Let's talk about model nigga. Okay, hello y'all. If you have just joining this, I can't talk. Welcome and hello to my millions of viewers and my millions of subscribers and my millions of dollars in advertisement and all that good shit to come along when you are a successful YouTuber. Hello, what's up, y'all? So, I have, I literally, okay, first off, shout out to Naomi Mack, okay, because I was on the phone with Roberta, and she snatched the phone, and she was like, I've been watching you all day, like, watching my video diaries. Then I had a phone sex customer today, not a customer, sorry, a phone sex client of my training course. She got the most expensive package. Thank you, baby. I love that, and I love everyone who gets that one. I was talking on the phone with her, and she was like, oh my God, you're so you're vulnerable, and I love your video diaries. That is so amazing. Like, you know, because y'all know, you know what I'm saying? It's building, you know, and it's just like, oh my God, you just, you know, y'all have definitely encouraging me to keep going and talking about this, you know. And actually what's funny is in doing research for YouTube, I realized that, you know, this is one of the harder niches to have, like the video diary thing. But it's so much more I'm going to do outside of video diaries, y'all. But let's stay on topic. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching me talk about shit. And it means a lot that y'all sit here and listen like 30 minutes at a time and like listen to me talk, be in my feelings and crying and shit. I love y'all for that. So this is gonna be all about model nigga. Okay, so let me tell you about model nigga. I met model nigga, and his name was model nigga because he's a model, you know. And I wish I could show y'all pictures, but I ain't doing all that. You know, I don't be exposed to people like that. I'm texting him right now. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna go and look in when I met him. So I met him February 12th, okay? And we met in person for the first time on March 7th. Okay, so that's what happened. So we met on Hinge. Okay, he had two profiles, right? He look all model-esque and shit like that, and like he looks like a model. I don't know what to say. He's Puerto Rican and black, okay, and he looks like a model. You know, the cheekbones to the abs to the perfect skin, the perfect teeth. Looks like a model, and I really do love that look. You know what I'm saying? I love that look. You know what I'm saying? I love, you know, beautiful men. So let's talk about my type. Genuine in the 90s is just simply nothing more physically perfect than Genuine in the 90s. He's still fine to me, but you know, obviously youth comes with a little something. So Genuine in the 90s is honestly, that's how my man is gonna look. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna look like that. I love that bone structure. So it's Amari Hardrick would be perfection now, and Genuine would be perfection then. But I don't want you to think it's a light skin thing, because like, oh my God, there's been plenty of, I mean, I love, you know, darker skinned men too. I don't really have like a complexion thing. If you fine, you fine. But there's such thing as being too damn light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like a little too light skinned. I don't really like all that. You know, it's just something. You know, the kid and play complexion is a little like. Now, if you are mixed, that's one thing. But like if you just black and just light, too damn light, I don't know. I just don't think you don't think you're fucking good. I don't know. I think you're weak in the sheets. I don't know. I don't think you can fight. I don't know. Anyway, so but I say all this, but at the same time, you're fine. All right. So we met him. So we had two profiles, and then I liked, you know, I matched or commented or whatever it is on one, and then I saw him like a couple swipes later. I saw him again. I was like, and then I sent him a message. I was like, look, somebody's like using your picture. That's a catfish. She was like, LOL, that's me. I have two profiles. I'm like, because I've been catfish on Hinge a couple times. They be on there. All right. So I'm like, alright, whatever. Like I was just like, I took it with a grain of salt. So then I think it was, I don't know if it was that night, but a couple of nights later, we ended up getting on a video call on WhatsApp, and he was in fact not a fat Asian. Now, in my mind, if you're a catfish, you're really a fat Asian in real life. And so I was like, alright. So we talked, for like 3 hours straight about all kind of shit. So I learned that he's Puerto Rican and black. I learned that he's here in Cape Town because he was pursuing a model career. He had an agent here. I learned that he spent some time, that everybody usually thinks that he's gay. I learned that he spent some time working at a gay club, but but people thought he was gay and he wasn't. He's very comfortable in his sexuality. He didn't mind being around the gay people. He just don't want them, trying to fuck him. But like he's not the type that would be like mad if they did, because he gets it. But he would respectfully be like, I know, he has zero interest in balls and shit like that. So he's 100% heterosexual. I learned that he was single. What else I learned? I don't know, but we talked about a bunch of shit. Like I told him about the hernia. Feel need to tell people about my damn hernia, because I just have to let people know. We talked about a bunch of shit. So we spent 3 hours, but we didn't talk about sex though. Like we didn't really get into sexual things, really. So we talked for like 3 hours, and we spoke a little bit, but then I didn't hear from him again for several. What did I tell you? February 12th to 7th. We started kind of talking again. We were supposed to link up, but we didn't for some reason. He was like, yeah, let's link up. I think it's maybe a Monday or something like that. He was like, yeah, let's link up Thursday or Friday. I'm like, okay, cool. So those days came and we didn't link up. So I just kind of wasn't really focused on him. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't really give it any energy. So then I forget how, but we started back talking around the 7th. So he was like, look, let's link up tomorrow. I was like, well, I'm going to dinner with a bunch of my friends, and so you can be my date to that. He was like, okay, cool. So I was excited about that. So he came. He's like, can I leave my bag in your apartment, because I have my bag? I said, okay, that's cool. He came, looked I FaceTimed him for 3 hours. I don't meet nobody online and meet them, just show up, hello, what the fuck, nigga. We have got to have a FaceTime conversation. I'm too shallow for that. You know what I'm saying? You could be, your neck could have some black brim around it, your teeth. You could have, goddamn Whoopi Goldberg lips. I don't know. They could be dark. You could have plaque. You could have something could be wrong with you. I don't know. You could have acne. It's a lot of things about you. I'm too picky with looks. I don't waste nobody time. It's just weird. I mean, who just meets people offline and don't FaceTime first? Who just shows up to a fucking place? That's weird. I don't give a fuck if it's public. I don't give a fuck if we meeting at the goddamn football game in the middle of the stadium where I'm safe. I'm not worried about safety. That doesn't cross my mind. Like whether or not I'm going to be harmed, doesn't cross my mind. I'm just worried about my eyeballs being harmed. I'm worried about you being ugly. Like that's really the worst fear. I don't concern myself with physical harm. It just doesn't happen to me. It never will. So that's just that. But anyway, so we had a meeting. He came over. It was a nice restaurant. So we came, and we it was cool. It was like me, him, a couple of other single girls, and then it was like my friend who's also a couple, right? I'm gonna make a middle note. I need to tell you about my friend, my couple friend, like my friend that's in a relationship, and how sometimes I don't even want to be around him, but sometimes I do. But when I'm vibrating high, I do. I'm gonna get into that. We went there, so I liked having a date. I love showing up with a man. I love showing up with a beautiful man. I don't care what y'all say, but I don't know if the clout is the right word, but it is an ego boost to show up with the desirable man. I'm never gonna show up with no basic or average looking nigga. That nigga can stay at home. You gotta be fine as fuck and beautiful as fuck if you're gonna be on my arm. It's just a flex that I like. I like men who are desired by other women. I like men who are desired by other women. I don't want the nigga that anybody can get. Like I've never wanted that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my man feels about me. He feels to me. To him, I am the same thing. I am the most beautiful thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? To him, I like that. We need to be like, that's a beautiful couple. Not, ooh, she fine, but he ugly. Ooh, I don't see how he got her or whatever the fuck it is. Like, nah, it needs to be everybody look good. So we came. It was cool. The music was kind of loud, so it was like a live band. I don't really like live music, really. Like, it's just loud, and I don't be liking them motherfuckers singing terribly most of the time. I don't really care for live music like that, unless I'm going to a fucking concert. But anyway, so we were there. It was cool. It was talking, getting along, ha ha he he. All that shit is cool. So he didn't order food. I ordered food. He didn't. He just drank a couple of things of wine. We did not discuss whether he was going to pay or not, but for me, I just look and see what motherfuckers is going to do so I can see where to place them. So we was dancing. He had a good personality. He was open-minded. We was dancing and shit like that. It was because it was like corny cover music, like people singing "I Want to Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston, like really corny shit. I don't like that song. Like it's just like corny band music. Like it was like a lot of older white people at this particular place. Whatever. So we went. It was cool. We just made fun of it. Like it's cool, So we did that dance. I liked his personality. and all that shit. So then we sit down, the bill comes, and then like, so before, I don't know, in South Africa they don't be like splitting checks for you, so you gotta like, it's stupid, you gotta figure out who got what and all that shit, which I think is so dumb. They just come up with a system to split the fucking checks. I worked at Applebee's, which is like not even a fine dining restaurant. It was very easy to split the checks. Split them. Anyway, so of course they didn't split. So he didn't see the bill, but he handed my boy Brashad. He handed my boy 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even seen the bill yet. Like, nobody knew unless you, because they just gave the bill to my homie. I don't even know where he just got a random 100 rand from. It's like, yeah, this is all the cash I got. Here you go. And me and Brashad was both like, number one, you haven't seen the bill, so how do you know how much money to give? And number two, if your shit is more than 100 rand, what are you insinuating? Is somebody else gonna cover your shit? So I noticed, I had a feeling, and of course he didn't pay for mine, right? It's like, okay. I was like, we're probably never gonna have sex. I mean, I don't know, but I didn't get, so then when the bill came around, it turned out his drinks, what he ordered was $165. And what I love about my homie Brashad was like, you just pay for what y'all had. I love Brashad. Brashad just kind of let him know, nigga, like, what y'all had. And I just kind of gave Brashad like a, I love you, nigga, look. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it probably wasn't going to do no good. It's just a feeling I had. And I say this because on the way to the restaurant, he was just talking about how he has an agent, but the bookings are slow and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, so I'm not trying to judge him off that. He could have $1 million in a savings account. I don't fucking know. But the whole thing is, I just didn't get the vibes that this person is going to pay for my food. I just didn't get the energy, but I didn't say anything about it. I just was being cool. And I'm not going to argue with a nigga about it. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to make it awkward. I'm just going to pay for my meal. So, he just kind of, he was like, yeah, this is for my drinks. Like, he said it. Like, I think he wanted me to know that he wasn't going to pay for that. And my bill wasn't even expensive. But the point is, he didn't pay for it. And so, then we ended up going, so then after that, we was taking pictures and shit like that. And I, like, went to Prashad, like, yeah, so he didn't pay for it. He was like, yeah, he kind of tried to play me by giving me a little 100. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? He was like, I was like, look, I'm gonna be appreciative for what he is. He looked good. He can come to me to do shit. He's a companion, because every nigga don't have to be like perfect, but it's levels, right? It's levels and positions, and you play your position. The dude who don't pay for my meal don't get no pussy. That's all right, but he could still be someone who I exchange affection with. He could be cool, because that just doesn't turn me on. Like, it's weird how men think women's supposed to like that. I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I'm not talking about him. I feel like he probably would if he could, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is to pay for my own meal on a date with you. So like, it's like, I don't know why these internet niggas think that that's supposed to be somehow attractive. Like, I don't know what world they living in, but living in the dumb nigga world, because fuck that. But anyway, so we were just laughing, so it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We went. At this point, we're not exchanging any real affection, so it's fine. So we end up going to this club. Now, what's funny is he went to the bathroom. I was trying to holler at this fine ass African. You know what I'm saying? But he kept coming talking to me. So I'm like, nigga, back the fuck up. Like, because in my mind, it's like, okay, you didn't pay for the meal. I owe you no respect. I don't know like what to say. Okay, I owe you respect, but like, I'm not gonna not holler at niggas or entertain niggas just because you are there. Because like, in my mind, like, it's not serious. Like, it's no like loyal. I don't know what to say. It's not like we're not on that type of time. If he wanted to holler at some other bitch, you could have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. Like, I'm not like, this is the first date. It's fine. And I'm not trying to say this in a negative way. I'm just saying it in a real way. But anyway, I didn't end up getting the other dude number or whatever like that, because honestly, I mean, he wasn't the dude I was trying to get on, trying to talk to. We talked for a little bit, but he didn't like make the move, so I left. Maybe he just wasn't interested in me. That's 100% possible. Like, I'm not arrogant enough to think that every nigga want me. It don't be like that all the time. Sometimes niggas don't want me. Could have had a girlfriend. It could have been gay. I don't fucking know. He could go and talk to him. Shit didn't work out. That's cool. Like, I was trying to figure out where he was from, because he had to be like 6-7 feet tall. Like, and I was trying to figure out where he was from, but he did look good, and I did like that. Anyway, so after that, now he did ask me, he was like, do I want anything from the bar? And I was like, nah, I'm good. So I don't know. Maybe he just, I don't fucking know. But the point is, we was dancing and shit. I was shaking my ass, getting to my I'm a piano and shit. Yes, I was dancing and all that good stuff. It was cool. And then he signaled for me to sit on his lap. So I sat on his lap, which was nice. I don't mind doing that. So this is the thing. I loved the energy of being with a beautiful man in public and sitting on his lap. I loved that. I loved that. I didn't focus on him not paying for the bill. Like, why would I focus there? I focus on the positive aspects. Like, I'm not the fucking fourth or fifth wheel. I'm not looking at a couple. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like going nowhere without a nigga, if I'm honest with you. So, like, I was there and I had someone to be there with. And I was really okay with that. And I appreciated him for that. I didn't really have judgment about him not paying for it. I don't really have no judgment about it. I don't feel like dogging him or doing anything like that. Like, I don't have that in my heart for him. I think he's a cool dude. Anyway, so then after that, we went to this other club to see my friend DJ, but it was whack. And then he was kind of like, and I asked him to get me a bottle of water. He said, okay. Then he was fumbling around with his phone, took too long. And so then my ass gave the money to my homie and told him to go and get me a bottle of water. And he did. He was like, oh, and I was going to get it for you. It's just my card. My phone, he had like a hotspot connected to the phone and the card wasn't working, whatever it is. I'm like, okay, cool. Because, like, I guess that's where my independence come in. Like, I'm not really patient. So if you take too long to do something, I'm just going to do it. Like, I don't want to wait 3 hours for a bottle of water. I want it now. So if you having problems, then fucking I'm just getting it myself. So that was cool. After that, then, he put his arm around me and shit like that. It was cool. So he was being affectionate, which was nice. Because for me, my love language is quality time and physical touch. So if you're not around and touching me, I don't think you like me, and that's just what it is. So I feel comfortable being affectionate. So then we went outside, and then we got into it with a random fucking Jesus freak hobo who just, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this bitch, but she like literally started like acting a fucking fool. I just got an idea. I think if I'm having story time like this, I'm going to make it a point to like have like documented, like I have a little video here to show y'all what happened. That'd be really cool, because it actually is a video of the fucking wild ass hobo acting a fucking fool. And he did stand in front of me, because hobo was like, it was me and like my homegirl Lauren, which is Brashad's girl, and she was like mad aggressive to both of us. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you like putting a hand in our face and shit like that? And and Lauren's going off on her. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know. She was like on some kind of crack tick. I don't know. But I didn't peep that he stayed in between. He purposely stayed in between us and like blocked her when the hand came. So the Uber came, we got in the car, and we was like, what the fuck wrong with that bitch? So we got home. He took off his shirt. Nice body. And he gave me a beautiful foot and leg massage. I thought that was beautiful. So I took in and appreciated the fact that he wanted to spend more time with me. The fact that he wanted to give me a nice massage. It felt really good because my legs was a little sore from working out, so it felt nice while we just continued to talk. We just talked about a bunch of stuff, and he was just talking about how him looking the way he does, he feels dehumanized a lot of times, or very objectified and sexualized a lot because of how he looks, and people be thinking he gay. So he was just kind of talking more about that, like they feel like he doesn't have feelings, or like he's not like a human because of how he looks, and they automatically think that he's a fuckboy and dishonest and like a bad person because of how he looks. And so we're just talking about that. And so it was just a beautiful conversation. It was nice. It was intimate. And I love how he didn't try to get sexual. I love how I didn't have to like stop him from like touching my pussy and shit like that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I took a shower, then we did this. And so yeah, it was, I enjoyed that. I appreciated that. A drop dead gorgeous man rubbing on me. Hey, look, it's okay. It's been a minute since I had been touched by a dude. Like, it had been like over like a month since I had been, had like any like man in the house. Because other dude was this damn Navy nigga who was lying about being in the Navy. I'm gonna have to post that video. I don't know if I put a post on here yet, but I gotta talk about that. Like, this nigga lying about whether he's in the Navy or not. We'll talk about that. So I had to make a video about Navy nigga. Make a note. And so anyway, then we got into, it was like 4 a.m. Then we got into bed, cuddled. He woke up and he left, and then that was it. So as far as my like, I knew we weren't gonna have sex because I didn't want to, and he didn't try, which is a good thing. And he said that like fucking bitches really ain't his focus right now, and I'm like, okay, well, all right. And What's I getting ready to say? So I have levels to my affection. I'm a very, very, very affectionate, passionate toucher and kisser and shit. And we didn't kiss, nothing like that. My level of passion was a 4 with affection. I didn't like when I was a little spoon. Like I didn't like put my hand on his hand, you know. I was just kind of whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really like get all in there like that with him. Just didn't want to. Yep. Anyway, so we left the next day. So then the next day we were meeting up again. We're all getting together, the same group of people plus more was getting together for this little barbecue thing here. It was cool. You know, he came a couple of hours after I got there. You know, we exchanged more affection. He was kind of quiet this time, you know. We exchanged, you know, more affection, and it was nice. I mean, it's nothing really to say about that. He came. I love the fact that I had a dude there. Y'all, I love having a man be with me. Like, y'all understand how much it's like, how much little stuff I'm not used to. Like, I'm always the girl without a nigga. So, like, it's anytime I have a man anywhere with me, I don't take it for granted. So, I'm, like, happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was cool with me. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't even thinking about him not paying a bill. Like, I don't even care about that. Like, that's not even, like, when I say I don't care about that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because everybody has their position. You know what I'm saying? I'll get another nigga who pay for shit. And, you know, everybody got a role to play. I'm not going to, like, block the nigga and just be going shit by myself because he didn't pay for a meal. To me, that's not where I am. Call it what you want, but that's just not where I am. He can play his position. So, you know, it was cool. It was nice. All right, cool. So then he ended up leaving, and that's that. So that was the 8th of March. I haven't seen him since, and it is the 17th of March right now. And I haven't seen him since, but we do talk every day. Now, he does send me good morning messages every day. We talk. We communicate every day. And my birthday is March 19th, and he's agreed to be my date for my birthday, which I'm happy about that because I just don't want to be, like, alone for my birthday. I want it's going to be some nigga around, like, period. Because I can get birthday blues. If I don't have no nigga around, I can get birthday blues, like, a lot. So, you know, last year was the best birthday ever, so hopefully this one will top that. But probably not, because as of now, I won't be getting no birthday dick, because I don't think I'm gonna fuck him. So now it's a little awkward, because I don't know if he's gonna pay for my birthday dinner or not, and I really don't want to pay for my own birthday dinner. So, like, I don't know. It's gonna be, hopefully somebody will just cover the bill, because I don't know, if I'm judging off the past experiences, I have no reason to believe that he would pay for the bill. So yeah, so for my birthday, y'all, which is Tuesday, March 19th, it's a few things I want to do. I wanted to ride some e-bikes. Actually, I wanted to ride some e-bikes up in a mountain, up in beautiful scenic views. I wanted to maybe go to my favorite place called Monkey Valley and spend a night with my homeboys, and I have my favorite restaurant we going to on then. So what I do love about him is that he is very reliable. He's going to be there, and I love that. So let's do my processing of model nigga. Okay, so what I mean by processing him is I love to write down all the positive aspects of the man, and then I love to say, instead of saying I do like this, I don't like this, what I'm going to say is I love these qualities. My next partner is going to have this. My next experience is going to have this. Because I still want to put respect on this nigga name. Like, I still like him. I still, you know, I think he's a good person. I don't have anything negative to say about him. Like, I'm not shitting on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, if we do my little overnight retreat thing, I would prefer to bring a dude that I'm fucking because I want some dick. But, you know, we'll get to that in a minute. So let's talk about, I'm going to list y'all all of his positive aspects, and then I'm going to, like, merge in what's next for me, what the next experience for the man is going to be. Okay? Because this is a way to empower myself. Like, I write down a big ass, long ass list. Like, look at the long list of, this is the list of positive things that he has, and then this is the other shit, right? So number one is, okay, he's beautiful. He has a nice body. He has great skin, teeth, and mouth. He communicates daily. He's well-traveled. He's open-minded. He's driven. He has a strong sense of humor. He's fun-loving. He's reliable. He's accepting. He's affectionate. He loves to cuddle. He is a model, which means he's desired. He's secure in himself. He's a beautiful conversationalist, even without bringing up sex at all. I like that. He's childless. He's single. He opens doors to me. He's helpful. He's a kind person. He's willing to be vulnerable. vulnerable. He's in Cape Town where I am. I think that's beautiful. He wants to get to know me, not just ass, and he's honest. So those are the positive aspects about him. Now my next experience is going to have, he's going to be all of that plus. This is how you stay in the affirmative. And this is, and like me doing this is how I manifested my beautiful experience where I lived with a man in Colombia, my Canadian. So I want better than him, no. So we're gonna like keep this energy. It keeps you empowered. It keeps you encouraged while dating, because you can't think about what everybody doing wrong, man, because you just, it's not gonna be good for your energy. So this plus that. So my next experience is gonna be, he's rich and generous. You know, I can say he just is comfortable financially, but like, baby, we're manifesting. Like if we're talking about money, I'm not gonna say, if a genie come and say, hey, what kind of money you want? A little bit to get by to become. I'm gonna say, no, I want to be obscenely motherfucking wealthy, millions of dollars per month. I'm not gonna say, well, give me just 5,000, you know, every year. No, I'm not gonna be meek about it. I want a rich nigga. I get a chance to create what I want. So why would I say anything less than rich? It's really weird that motherfuckers gotta justify why they want a financially abundant nigga. But anyway, and generous. You know what I'm saying? So I want that. You know, I want him, but I want someone that has plenty of money and is gonna spend it on me and pay for everything. Spend more time with me. I want him, but I want somebody who's always with me every single day. I want someone who's like, oh my God, I found you, bitch. I'm always over there. You're always over here. I want someone who pays for all the dates. In my next experience is going to be that plus older. You know, he's like 26, so he's acting his age. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit younger. He has kind of a boy vibe, which is okay. But my man is a man. You know what I'm saying? He's a man. You know, I love that. I mean, about 40, maybe 35, maybe my age, maybe 39, 37. All those ages are fine with me. A man, you know, more of a man energy. He has his career and money together and going strong. So, you know, I want someone who's established in their career or in their retirement and their income and just got it all the way together, so they can teach me shit. And, you know, that goes to the having money and being generous thing. You know, who has freedom to travel and stay abroad indefinitely. Now, I don't know when he's going back home, but I think he needs to go back home in April. So I want somebody who's staying here as long as I'm staying here or whatever. And it's all about me. So that means it goes back to spending more time with me. Just here with me all the time, all that shit. Living in a big, beautiful home that I can move into. So I want someone that has a beautiful place and I stay and move in with them. Like, I love that. So I think I love how most of it is there. So I'm excited about it. So I'm going to be seeing him on Tuesday. So actually what I was texting him, asking for a favor, I want him to see if he can come over on Monday and spend a night with me on Tuesday so I can wake up with him in the morning. So I want to wake up with a man in my bed. There. Now, either this or something better. Source. Like, I could literally meet my nigga that I really want at my birthday tonight, tomorrow, on the day of my birthday. So I'm leaving it open to the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if I'm honest, if I want a dude that's going to pay for that, I know is going to pay for me on my birthday. He's not that. So while he has his position, his ideal position simply wouldn't be at my birthday dinner. Because, like, as far as, it may be different because it's my birthday, but I don't have, based on what I've seen, he's not going to be the type to pay for it. So that's what I want. So I'm keeping my energy open to that. I call that forth. You see, this is how you have to discuss the men that you're encountering, even if they're just your homies. I did it with homeboys that I'm not even fucking. I wrote down all the things because I feel like if I'm encountering something, then it's a reflection of what I've been vibrating. So I manifested a very beautiful model, and my homeboy was like, "Good pull, good pull. You got him? Yes, I got him." Yeah, he would have seemed surprised because you know I'm that bitch. But yeah, so that's model nigga. Okay, so now y'all know model nigga. So I'll keep y'all updated on how that goes. You know, I'll see him Tuesday. I'm gonna ask him to come over Monday. If he can't, that's fine. But I'll see him then. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got like a couple of other videos I want to make for y'all. So I'm wearing the same outfit. Get over it. But this is I'm gonna end the processing the couldn't cry in a video because like this all is a part of process, but technically that could go on like forever and ever and ever. So we're just gonna like do that, like man update. I'm gonna come up with a catchy name for this series where I'm telling y'all about the niggas that I'm meeting and all that shit. So yeah, I love y'all very, very, very much. I have like other shit to share, but I'm trying to keep this video exactly what it's supposed to be about. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Thank y'all for watching. Like, I really do appreciate y'all giving a fuck about my story. If you're a new subscriber, I love you. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure you subscribe. And yeah, I have other shit to tell y'all, so stay tuned. Love y'all. And what do y'all think about model nigga? Let me know what y'all think about model nigga. Okay, love y'all. Mwah.